Hello plant lovers and welcome back to another episode of Plant Room Vlogs. I am Johan, the Nordic plant lover, and this is the channel where we plant seeds and watch them grow. In this episode we're gonna install an automatic solar panel driven watering system from RainPoint. And RainPoint kindly sent me this system so I can review it here on the channel. And I can already see a number of use cases for a system like this. If you have sharp eyes, you might have noticed already that we are not actually in the plant room at the moment. I am in the midst of painting the plant room and I was planning to wait until I was done painting before I tested out this watering system. But then I realized that this is actually the perfect time to try this out so I don't forget to water any of my plants during this chaos. I have my plants scattered around in the rooms around the plant room at the moment, and it is not easy to get around at all at this place. So I'm gonna set it up in the room next to this one, the kind of storage room in the basement here, because that is the room that is hardest to go and water all the plants. If you are a plant serial killer, this might help you to keep your plants alive, because it continuously supplies the plants with water, so you don't have to worry about watering the plants yourself. It can also help you out watering plants that might be hard to get to if you have like a window that's really full with plants and you struggle to water the plants that's furthest away from you. Or if you just have so many plants that you want a more chilled and relaxed way to care for them, this could also be the product for you. Or even if you're going away on a vacation and don't have anyone to take care of your plants, you can like move all your plants into one room and connect them to this pump to supply them with water. But depending on how many plants you have, you might need to get more than one of these guys though. Product comes with 10 drip emitters, 10 meters of tubing, a bunch of different connectors for the tube, a USB charging cable and some other stuff. And you have two choices of running the pump. Either with a USB charging cable that charges a lithium battery, and when fully charged the battery should last you a pretty good while, or you can choose the more environmental friendly way and use the solar panels that are attached to the pump and run it that way, which I think is really cool because we are a big fan of sustainability here on the channel. Everything is controlled by an app connected by Wi-Fi, where you can choose different watering plans suitable for your needs. I'm really excited to hook this up and take it for a spin. Let's go! Okay, this is the in cable that goes in the water tank with a filter attached to it. I just throw it in the bucket like that, and that sucks up water to the pump. And this is just a connector because I wanted the tubing to be a little bit longer than I cut originally. This is the outlet from the pump that goes into the plants, and it has this one-way gate thing that prevents water from going back this way. And then I would put my first connector like this. And then I'll add this drip emitter. Oh, I guess I need some tubing in the middle of them as well. Like that. That should do it. And then I'll just continue with a tube for the next plant. Like that. This goes into the first pot and then I continue to the next pot. Okay, I have for 2 pots ready now. I will put them in. Okay, then I'll just connect them. And it said in the guide that you should put them like a few inches deep so it really gets the... oh shit. So it really gets the soil, the roots, wet. Now I realize why there should be an extra tubing, so you can put it further down in the soil. I'm gonna get it a little closer, like that. And then I will continue to the next pot and connect all these. It's such a mess down here in the storage room. Okay, it's time to power it up and test it. I put this at the end of the tubing after the water has flowed to eliminate any air in the system. I am really looking forward to finish painting the plant room, and now with this setup I can rest assured that my plants are watered during this time thanks to RainPoint. I am back again after using the system for a couple of days now. The app is called HUMIDIFIER. I'm not sure if that is the short for home garden. That's how I like to think about it, at least. You set up your watering plants in the app like this. Just set the start time when you want the pump to start watering and for how long it should be pumping water. The default is set to 30 seconds, and that is also how long it will be running if you hit the manual button on the side of the pump itself. It's kind of hard right from the start to know how long you will run it though, so it takes a little practice and fine-tuning to get it right for your plants. And also I had to put 2 drippers in my bigger pots because I figured they need more water than a smaller pot, and there is no way to regulate how much water flows into each pot, so that is a way to get around that. You add the pump to the app via this hub. Anytime you want to interact with the pump, you have to have this plugged in. So this itself would speak to the pump and you will speak to this with the phone. But after you have set everything up, you can unplug this and the pump will have the plants stored and it can run like offline without the hub. But if you want to change the plants or add any more stuff or enable and disable any plants, you have to have this connected so it can talk to the hub. It was pretty easy and fast to connect all pots with the tubing. However, it was kind of hard to get all snug tight. Water was leaking out on a few spots. I had to go and tighten them afterwards, which took quite a bit of force. I mean, I'm a pretty strong guy, but even for me, it was pretty hard actually to get them snug tight. I'm not sure if the leaking matters though, because even with a few leaking points that I had, water was pumping all the way to the end station, so to speak, so it's not really a big deal, I think. Let me know in the comments below if you would have any use for a system like this in your plant life. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you soon in another video. Take care.